Okay, this is the third video for mole concept. Okay, and now we're dealing with volume of gases. So let's start. Now, 1 mole of gas will occupy 24 dm cube. So the formula that we will be using for today will be, if I want to find volume of gas, take the mole times 24. If I want to find the mole, take the volume of gas, but make sure the unit is being converted in dm cube to dm cube. So take volume of gas divided by 24 dm cube. Now conversion of scales will be like that. If you want to change from dm cube to cm cube, times 1000. cm cube to dm cube, divide by 1000. So let's start with the first one. You are given 3 moles of oxygen gas. Calculate the volume of H2O produced. So this is what we do. Balance the equation. Put up the ratio. If 3 moles of oxygen gas was used, what is the volume? So step 1, use the mole ratio. Fine. So if this is 3 mole, this will be 3 times 2, 6 mole. So now that you have found out that 6 mole of water is formed, how do you find the volume of steam? In this case, steam is formed. So take the volume times 24, because 1 mole of gas is occupying 24 dm cube. Therefore, 6 mole of gas will be 6 times 24, 144 dm cube. So always find the mole and then times 24. That will give you the volume of gas formed. Now, what happens if you have a question like this? Now you're given 34 grams of ammonia gas. Calculate the volume of hydrogen gas required. Now you're given the mass. Okay, how do you change it to dm cube? So it's a play of 2 triangles basically. Remember this triangle? You're given the mass. So what you can find here is convert it into the mole. So change it into the mole, and this is what we got. The mole is equals to the mass divided by the MR, molecular mass. So 34 divided by 1 unit of ammonia, which is 17. Do not times 2. Just find 1 unit. That will give you 2 moles. Okay. Then use the mole ratio. The mole ratio will be, since this is 2:3, divide by 2 times 3. 2 moles will just be 2 over 2 times 3, which is all 2:3. You get 3 mole. So last step, how do you convert the mole to dm cube? So same place. Take the volume. The volume of hydrogen will be the mole times 24 dm cube. So step 1, change it to mole. Use the mole ratio, and then times 24 to get the volume. Okay, it's pretty easy. Okay, this is the next question. I'm using ammonia gas again. So in this case, you have the volume. You are supposed to find the mass of NH3. So you're given 2400 cm cube. Okay, 2400 cm cube. Okay, what do you do with this? You're given a volume of gas. First step, find the mole. So I have changed everything to cm cube. 2400, I have changed 24 into 24 cm cube. So I got 0.1 mole. Okay, how did I get this? Remember this equation? If I want to find the mole, take the volume of the gas and divide it by 24 dm cube. Volume of gas 2400 divided by 24000, okay, cm cube, because I convert both to cm cube. You can convert to dm cube and dm cube. So from here I got 0.1 mole. So since I know this is 0.1 mole, what can I do with it? I will use the ratio 3:2. So 0.1 would be 0.1 divided by 3 times 2. So the ratio is 3:2, so 3:2 times 2. So you get 1/15 mole. Now you have this. What do you want to find? You're supposed to find the mass. So if I have the mole, I want to find the mass. Take the mole times the molecular mass. So the mass of NH3 will be 1 over 15 times 17 molecular mass. 1 nitrogen, 3 hydrogen. Do not times 2 because the 2 has been taken care of here. And this will be 1.13 gram. Okay, this is the next question. This is a combustion reaction. It's a complete combustion. We are told that 4,800 cm cube of methane has combusted. Calculate the mole of CO2 that is formed. So what do you do with this? Step 1, change this into mole because we need to use mole ratio to go across. So if I change this to mole, it will be like that. And I got 1/5 mole. 1/5 mole of methane. So ratio is 1:1. It will be 1/5 mole. So how do I change the mole to volume of gas? So go back to the triangle. To find out the volume of gas, take the mole times 24 dm cube. You get 4.8 dm cube. Now, so in summary, this is what you can get. If you are given the mass and you are required to calculate the volume of the gas, so these are the steps that's required. Change your mass into mole. Use mole ratio to find the mole of what is required. Times 24, you will get volume. If you are given the mole, just use mole ratio times 24 to give you volume. Now if you are asked to find the mass, mole times mR, you get the mass. Now what happens if you are given volume? Now if you are given volume, okay, you can directly use mole ratio. It means volume is to volume, mole ratio is to mole ratio. So take the volume as a mole ratio because 24 dm cube is consistent for both sides. So you do not need to convert to mole because it will be the same. Because you convert to mole, divide by 24, you times 24 again, it will be the same. So volume is the only thing other than mole that can be related